William.
Yeah.
Hey, I can't see color anymore.
What?
Okay, so I'm talking about within like the actual color sphere of like actual colors, right? All right, and then not about anything else. It's not about any other topic, but like in terms of colors. So ever since this whole quarantine thing started, right? I've been watching a lot of TV shows, right? So I've been watching a lot of old TV shows. So I started to watch old 60 TV shows, right? Oh yeah, people. Hey, color TV wasn't a thing in the 60s. Yeah. So I decided to watch The Twilight Zone and Outer Limit, right? Because I love that show. I love those anthology sci-fi spookiness type of TV show, right? So I went through, I binged through all that shit, right? And there was no color. I decided to watch on my big screen TV. So I was just watching big screen black and white footage TV show. It was really fucking my mind. It was really weird to see in the center focus of my screen, no color, and to be surrounded by color of real life. It was really fucking weird. I thought I was losing. I thought the center of my eyes was losing colors for some reason.
Did you think you could like? It's like were your dreams instead of reverting from color to like fucking black and white or something? Is what you're telling me?
It was really fucking weird. Watching old black and white television, because since we live in the modern age now where we have colors.
Okay, well, Austin. So here's what I'm gonna tell you. Keep watching black and white movies or films or TV shows or whatever. Okay, and then chronicle your adventures of how you slowly descend into madness. Okay. Of a colorless world.
Okay, just like how we descended 8 years later into the Glimmer Man.
Jesus, there's our segue.
Yeah, right. Well, it's been 8 years since we recorded the last Steven Seagal spoiler cast. So welcome to the next Steven Seagal spoiler cast. All right.
Didn't we just decide earlier in the last one it was gonna be like a week or a month, and now you're saying it's 8 years?
Wait. I am following the Steven Seagal movie timeline. All right. This is 1996 Steven Seagal. Okay. He's different.
So physically, we haven't transported back in time, but mentally and in our hearts, we've gone back in time.
Yes, we have gone back to 1996, the year of Independence Day. No, Independence wasn't 1996. The fuck was 1996? The fuck came out?
Are you okay?
Hold on. Google, what 1996 movie? Welcome to the year of Twister. Fuck. Welcome to the year of Space Jam. There you go.
Independence. Welcome to the year.
Independence Day was 1996. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. But I was gonna say, welcome to the year of Matilda. Okay, that's what we're gonna go with. It's fucking Matilda. All right.
Matilda. Well, do you think Steven Seagal could beat up Matilda?
To be honest with you, no.
Oh, really? Hold on. No.
I say this only because Matilda's a goddamn witch.
Yeah, but Steven Seagal knows ancient Asian kung fu though. You can tell by the Asian you can tell by the Asian clothing he wears throughout this movie that he is in tune with the Asian mysticals. Jesus fucking Christ, Steven Seagal in this movie. Oh fuck.
Look, man, I'm just gonna say you can't beat Matilda only because Matilda has the power of Roald Dahl, with her. Okay, the man who made Willy Wonka. Okay, that's a magic you can't beat. Okay,
but William, but what about my Asian mysticalism, or whatever the fuck?
Mysticism? Yeah. He doesn't belong in those types of movies. I don't. So as far as I've known, because I've only watched up to Glimmer Man,
this one though.
He has not portrayed any kind of ancient martial arts mysticism at all.
Jesus Christ!
So that power does not lie with him at all.
Wait, I have to ask you something. So, is this cultural appropriation? This Steven Seagal. Because I have no idea what the fuck cultural appropriation is, right? Is this cultural appropriation, right? This is.
It is not cultural appropriation.
Okay.
At all.
Oh, it's not. Okay, good. Okay, I did it now. Okay.
I don't think something is Well, I don't know enough about cultural appropriation. Okay,
that's not my field. That's not my field. So I don't want to talk about it that much because it's something I do not know. I am well versed in. But I feel like this is cultural appropriation for some reason.
Okay, but here's my thing. It's not cultural appropriation if it's not done in an offensive manner.
Okay. It's just Steven Seagal.
So basically, okay.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh wow. Oh no, that was oh my god, that was kind of that hit me harder than Steven Seagal in this movie. Wow, holy shit.
Just like how Steven Seagal hit that teenage boy who's trying to commit a school shooting or whatever.
Oh my god, that scene was ridiculous.
Jesus Christ.
But no, he just grabs the kid and he jumps through the window into another window that's like 20 feet apart. Like, what the fuck?
That's the power. That's the power of Steven Seagal, okay?
That's the power of Steven Seagal and his cultural appropriation. That's.
I have to see that right now. You're right. He jumped across the fucking school building.
Yeah, it's like not close at all. I'm like, how are you gonna get there? There's no way you could have gotten there with that jump.
And there's no way you should still be alive after that.
Yeah, especially through all that glass and the fact that he went on the floor.
Of glass, right? Like through like one pan of glass. So like if you get knocked through one, you'll probably get scratches, all right? Or like a few cuts. The fact that you went through 2 pans of glass, right? That's 2 glass. That's 2 times the glass. 2 is more than 1, right?
Yes, exactly. Oh my god. Okay, but before we get into more of the ridiculousness that is the Glimmer Man. We shall go into the plot synopsis.
Yeah, hey, is this plot synopsis better than the last plot synopsis?
I mean, we're about to find out. It's definitely a lot shorter.
Yeah, it doesn't have a please improve tag since January 2019.
Yes, basically. But I will say on what do you call it? On an initial impression of this movie, I see only the cover of it, right? This movie, with the poster, gives off a vibe that is similar to the movie The Heat, right? Mm-hmm. Now, you're aware of The Heat, yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay, so it gives off that vibe. So I was thinking we're going to get into something serious and you know, basically, you know, probably about like something like something similar to what we got in what do you call it, Above the Law, right? That's the kind of film I expected here, and maybe like he's like a rogue cop who goes a little too far with his partner who's trying to reel him back or whatever, and then he's like, I don't know, something like that. This is it's a vibe I get, right? But then I'm watching this movie. It's a whole fucking different vibe.
Yeah,
it is such an odd vibe throughout this whole fucking movie because this is apparently a buddy cop action comedy.
According to the Wikipedia page.
Yeah, as it says here, and with very little buddy cop because buddy cop only happens in like the 30 minutes, and then everything else happens afterwards. It's like you don't really get a lot of buddy cop in it at all. Anyway. To the plot synopsis. Yeah. So, Jack Cole.
Not Jackie Chan.
Yes, not Jackie Chan. But Jack Cole.
Do you think Steven Seagal wanted to name his character Jackie Chan?
What?
Do you think Steven Seagal wanted to name his character Jackie Chan? But the studio told him no.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, man, I don't know. But Jack Cole was once a CIA operative known as the Glimmer Man, which I swear to God they never state this at all. I never remember hearing this at all. Because he could move so quickly and quietly through the jungle that his victims would only see a glimmer before they died. When did they say this? When?
What was this? Was this in the beginning? No, right?
I don't think so.
No, hold on. No, this is the wrong Steven Seagal movie. Hold on. Oh, no, I was thinking of another Steven Seagal movie where he moves so fast in the jungle.
Okay.
There's a lot of... Steven Seagal likes to spend his time in the jungles, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It says, having retired from Central Intelligence, Cole, versed in Buddhism and unaccustomed to working with others, has become a detective with the Los Angeles Police Department. Cole is partnered with tough, no-nonsense detective Jim Campbell, who has little patience for Cole's New Age philosophies and outsider attitude. Cole and Campbell must set aside the differences when they're assigned to track down a serial killer known as the Family Man, named for his habit of killing entire households.
What the fuck is this? Is this a fucking M. Night Shyamalan movie?
I mean, you know, it could be. But honestly, like, okay, I'm gonna be real with you real quick though. Like, but the first two sentences I just read right here feel like it was like the I don't know what you would call it, the log line, I don't know, but like the thing you would read off the back of a DVD, you know, when you're trying to find out what this movie's about.
The Jack Cole wants a CIA operative. Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Anyway,
yeah, it does kind of read like that.
And so, the Family Man's latest victims turn out to be Cole's former wife Ellen and her current husband Andrew Dunleavy. When Cole's fingerprints are found on Ellen's body, he and Campbell suspect that Smith, Jack's former superior in the CIA, may be connected with the killings. Cole contacts Smith, who, unbeknownst to him and Campbell, has been working with local crime boss Frank Deverell. Cole and Campbell receive a tip which leads them to Christopher Maynard. Maynard insists that the Family Man murders were actually committed by more than one killer. Only the sayings that occurred prior to Jack's arrival in Los Angeles were Maynard's work. More recently, a second party has been massacring households and blaming it on Maynard, whom Cole is forced to shoot.
Hold on. Wait, I want to take a quick snippet. Wait, am I fucking blind, or is there just a bunch of random dots in these fucking sentences?
Oh no, that's an ellipsis.
Oh,
that's like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know why they had.
I was like, I feel like that's not how you're supposed to be writing like this, right? I feel like this is written incorrectly. I feel like you're not supposed to be writing.
I mean, it's like the thing is, usually you use an ellipsis for an effect.
Yeah.
Which I can kind of see, like, the effect kind of works here, but if it's for a plot synopsis, I feel like it's unnecessary.
Yeah, I'm so confused. But I feel like these are so out of place. Like, these have no reason to be here. I feel like these should just be fucking regular commas and periods. I feel like they don't need to put these ellipses or whatever the fuck for no reason.
Yeah,
it was really weird. Like, there's a lot of them in this plot. Hold on, I'm gonna check. There are 6 ellipses in this plot center. That's 5 more than normal. Okay.
Okay. Jesus, I'm actually noticing it too.
Yeah, it's really weird.
It's very odd.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need it. You don't need this much. Anyway. Seeking a lead on the other Family Man, Cole goes to the home of Celia Rostov, Deverell's Russian translator, and a recent victim of the serial killer. Jack finds out that the Rostovs had tickets to Russia paid for by Deverell's company. The Family Man makes an unsuccessful attempt on the lives of both Cole and Campbell, blowing up the latter's apartment. It is revealed that the Family Man works for both Deverell and Smith, who have murder contracts out on both of the detectives. And also on Johnny.
See, there it is again. It's unneeded here. You don't need to put this.
Yeah, I know. It's very odd.
Jesus Christ. Now I know how Leonardo DiCaprio feels in that meme.
Oh my god.
By the way, what movie is that from, by the way? That fucking Leonardo DiCaprio meme that's popping up everywhere. The one where he snaps his finger and points to the TV like you recognize that thing.
I want to say that was Wolf on Wall Street.
Oh, okay, it probably is. We haven't seen that movie in a good while, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, there it is. There it is again. The fucking this is really fucking getting to me now. All of a sudden.
Okay, so, Cole and Campbell chat with Johnny's girlfriend Millie, who tells them where to find Johnny. The detectives trick and kill a human sent by a hitman, sorry. Sent by Johnny's stepfather.
Jesus Christ.
Johnny informs Campbell and Cole that Donald Cunningham, Deverell's private security chief, is the other Family Man, whose killings were confused with Maynard's. Johnny also reveals Smith's partnership with Deverell. The detectives confront Smith, who reveals that Deverell has been smuggling chemical weapons into the USA from Russia and selling said arms to the Serbian underworld. Smith is arranging contacts for the deal, which is being cut by the Russian liberation fighters, also the, aka the Organizacja The sale has been scheduled to take place at a Wayfarer Hotel in downtown Los Angeles. When Cole and Campbell storm the hotel to disrupt the weapons deal, Cunningham kills Deverell because Deverell set up Cunningham for the LAPD in order to clear himself of the arms running charges, and wounds Jim. Cole fights Cunningham, who is finally tossed through a window and impaled on a wrought iron fence. Campbell half-jokes that Cole has brought him nothing but bad luck ever since they became partners. Cole says he'll keep that in mind as Campbell is driven off to the hospital. Okay, so that's the end of the plot synopsis.
Oh, that's it. Oh, okay.
Also,
yes, I was saying, I definitely think Steven Seagal could beat up Matilda, alright?
Jesus Christ. That's what we're going back into now, isn't it?
Yes. We are definitely not this. There was definitely no weird audio cut break whatsoever. We were still on the topic of how Steven Seagal could definitely beat up Matilda if he felt like it, alright? You don't understand what Steven Seagal can do, as he demonstrated in the Glimmer Man. Because according to this, the literal first line of this sentence, he can move so quickly and quietly through the jungle. And this victim would only see a glimmer before they die.
God. Yeah.
Okay. Here, how about this scenario? Steven Seagal versus Matilda in a jungle. Okay. Okay. That Steven Seagal has the advantage there, right?
Sure, he does.
Yeah. Because it's the jungle. He's like the predator.
Matilda still wins.
Okay. What about Steven Seagal versus the Predator?
Steven Seagal versus the Predator. Predator wins.
Oh, are you sure about that? You haven't seen Steven Seagal in his later movies yet.
Okay, that doesn't. I'm not sure if that promises good things or not, but that's okay.
Oh God.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Where were we? Talking about chemical weapons.
We just finished the plot synopsis, so now it's just talking about the movie.
Oh, okay.
This movie really shouldn't have been as fast as it should have been. If only because it's like you're dealing with like a potentially very serious plot about like a whole like different killers.
Yeah.
You know, committing different killings, and the fact that the movie doesn't slow down to make you ponder who it could have been, or or doesn't give you any time to digest any information that they give you.
Mm-hmm.
It just kind of rushes by, and it's just like, wait, hold on, what's going on? What? And then
this is the worst thing that opposite me is how this movie is supposed to be a buddy cop movie, but we don't get the buddy cop action.
Yeah, we don't get a lot
we get the scene when they're in like the Chinese medical shop, right? Like I guess that's supposed to be like a comedic buddy cop scene, but it throws the movie off pacing because everything up until this point it has been like a serious movie, right? Like we just be like, oh yeah, here's a serial killer. Let's go drink some elk peanuts or whatever the fuck the what's his name consume.
Jim.
Jim Campbell.
Kenan Wayans' character.
Jim Campbell. Yeah, like that scene was just so fucking random out of nowhere. Like as far as I'm concerned, up until this point, I had nothing to assume. I had nothing to assume this was a serious. I mean, I had nothing to assume this was a comedy movie. As far as I was concerned, this was like a super serious. Oh yeah, there's a serial killer. We have to go stop this serial killer and everything, right? Yeah. Then they just fucking put the scene. It's just so fucking random and off-putting.
Yeah, and it's like, especially in the beginning, they kind of give it a serious vibe too. Mm-hmm. And then there's that scene where Jack is trying to kind of learn about Jim, and but then Jim's not having it because he doesn't like partners or something like that. And he's very much supposed to be the straight-laced character, right? Mm-hmm. And so I would have expected like if it was gonna be a buddy cop comedy movie, I would expect like, but the thing is, I would have appreciated if the humor was a little more dry, to kind of fit with the tone of the film, and so it's said in such a straight-laced manner that then it just like you hear it like that was a fucking joke, what? That kind of thing. Mm-hmm. That's what I would have appreciated that more. Yeah. When it came to this, and then so it like I understand they want a comedy in this. It's like but like. On the comment that they use, it doesn't really work.
You didn't find it funny when Steven Seagal had a fucking credit card that was apparently a fucking hidden blade that he fucking killed?
That was weird as shit, dude.
That was shit. So that weird. Shit came out of fucking nowhere. Also, why do only 3 people have guns in this gang for some reason? Why does nobody else have guns? This is like the worst gang I've ever seen. We see only 3 guys with guns.
It's just so odd. It's like you have like, especially in the ambush scene, it's like you have like those three thugs who just don't have anything except maybe a knife, and then you have everyone else coming, and maybe two or three of them has like automatic weapons.
Yeah, like when there's nobody else. These are the worst gangs I ever seen. But don't worry, we get to see Steven Seagal's famous Akido, so it's fine. Which is by the way, edited very badly. Now that I'm rewatching these scenes, it's edited really fucking awkward.
Yeah, I know. It's like the audio is interesting too. If only because I remember this one scene specifically when you have Jack facing off against the actual family man, right? Mm-hmm. And then when he's fighting him, there's this very odd part where he's Steven Seagal says a line, but it's very clearly dubbed over because in the action scene he's not moving his mouth.
Oh really?
But you hear him say the line. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he did. Hold on, let me see if I can find it for you.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Because I know it was in the last act.
Oh,
it's very weird, and so it was very
wait. I think I remember. Yeah. It was when they were in the church, right? I think I know what you're talking about.
No, not in the church when they're having a fight. When Steven Seagal is having a fight with the dude, like around the an hour 25 mark, I guess.
All right.
Hold on, I'm still going through this because I know.
Well, William's looking for it. He is he has.
Yeah, but it's
he's opened up
somewhere
his browser.
around
He's gone into incognito.
What? Stop! No, stop! We're not doing this again, Austin. We're not doing this again.
Yeah, but all these Steven Seagal fight scenes are just so fucking weird. I don't like at least with the Above the Law, at least his fight scene was more fluid. Like that's the thing. That's the thing when you compare Hollywood fucking fight scene versus stuff like Asian fights. Asian fight scenes like from Hong Kong or China, like how they focus, how they hold the camera, right, with fight scene. Because the whole point of Asian martial arts in cinema is to show like the actual act of it. Like with these, whenever these show Steven Seagal fighting, they just do all these fucking fast cut where you can't appreciate it, right?
Yeah, because they do it because they try to give a sense of like fast action and stuff.
Yeah, but
it doesn't always
not.
work.
It's so fucking weird.
Like it works if it's like a chase scene, but like in a fucking fight, you want to be able to know what each character is doing and how one counters, how one counter attacks and stuff like that, you know. And it's just here it's like you don't really get to see it because it's mostly over the shoulder and then it cuts and then it's like cuts and cuts again.
That fucking it's the way that Hollywood film fight scenes or I guess not how, but like Hollywood Western fight film technique, right?
Yeah, and I mean besides, but also. That's actually kind of like a rather because a lot of the film is kind of like that where it just kind of goes fast and it kind of just cuts in weight is like it just moves so fast it doesn't make sense. Like I didn't know what was going on until they explained it at the end of the movie, you know. And it's like, oh yeah, we were just I was selling it, I was doing this, making deals with Russia because to get rich and blah blah blah. And it's like,
I'm skimming through the movie again right now. It's just how they just keep cutting between a lot of scenes for you not to take it all in.
Yeah, I know. It's just very odd. It's just shit.
William, so like I was saying, right? So what an army of Steven Seagal versus the Predator, okay?
Jesus. Okay, look. No. Okay.
But you don't understand the power of multiple Steven Seagal.
You don't understand the power of a Predator.
Each one adds to another. All right.
Oh my god.
They all built up. Remember what I was thinking about Animorphs? About how you can fucking Animorph 1988 Steven Seagal to full power 2019 Steven Seagal. Just imagine each as an individual force, alright? That's the power of Steven Seagal, okay?
Oh my god. Okay, sure. God, dude. But yeah, this film is just like it goes by way too fast for there to be any suspense or anything at all that I would consider, especially considering the fact that there's like a serial killer involved. Right?
Yeah. The tone of this movie is really fucking weird.
Yeah, it's like I feel like and also the fact that it's like while they say it's a buddy cop film, you don't get a lot of buddy cop.
No, I mean you get like these one-offs. Like I was saying, like when they went to the Asian medical store, whatever the fuck, right? Like I guess you could say that's it, but other than that, there's like not a lot of buddy cop fucking thing.
Yeah, and it's just like I would have liked it because like you have Steven Seagal, like he's very he has that new age philosophy thing and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's fine.
You got Steven. You got weeaboo Steven Seagal.
Yeah, so you get weeaboo Steven Seagal, right? But the thing is, you get it very much like from Keenan Wayans, right?
Mm-hmm.
His character is very much a straight laced, very serious character, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I would have expected like one prods the other very slowly over time, and then you kind of get more of a sense of his personality, like especially with like where like this the whole thing about like how he cries like during like at old romance movies like Casablanca. You know that such a thing that you wouldn't expect from this character is it's like that would have been funny if we had like if we had some time to get to that point rather than just having it happen.
Yeah.
You know. And it's just like it just feels like there's not enough buddy cop. There's not enough.
This doesn't feel like a buddy cop movie.
Yeah, and it's more focused on, if anything, on Steven Seagal, but not even really on Steven Seagal's character, but more like Steven Seagal and the happenings around his character, you know. And it's just kind of like it focuses more on the action and the Akido, the stuff, that kind of thing, and it's just like it's kind of like unsatisfying because like I'm not like the thing is his martial arts should be a plus, not the core of the film, you know. And that's what they're trying to make it like. The fights are like the core, and then everything else is kind of like they kind of treat as like happenstance or like as a side thought,
Yeah.
And that's kind of which is disappointing because it's like there could have been something here, but there isn't. And it's just kind of annoying. And it's just like, and they have a very weird tone. Like again, as we said before, at first it seems like you're gonna treat it seriously, but then you have these weird comedic moments that happen, like even some that are unintentional, like the whole the school shooting thing, right?
Fucking Christ! Like, but that's such a fucking word. Holy shit! That's such a fucking weird way to phrase it.
Look,
I hope no one takes that audio clip out of context now.
Yeah, I know, but it's like during this whole scene, it's like this, like within the context, you understand that this kid is an important character in terms of who he's related to. Because he's related to the mob boss, right?
Yeah.
And then he's kind of breaking down because he tried to save his therapist or something like that, but his therapist died and he couldn't save him, so I guess he's just going crazy, right? And so Steven Seagal, I guess, quote unquote, saves him, right? By he gets the gun, or no, the character's about to kill himself, and then he grabs him and then takes the gun away from him, but he jumps through a window, right?
Yeah.
Jumps through another window. He lands in another room, right? And then you have the girl who was his girlfriend, go out to the window and say, "I love you, Johnny." And it's just like, why? But he just did this. It's so weird. It's just like, why are you saying this at all when this guy almost shot up your whole school?
Yeah.
It's like it's funny, but it's like I know this is a scene where it wasn't supposed to be funny, or it feels like it shouldn't have been funny, And it's just like. Again, it's kind of like the issue with Above the Law, where it's all over the place, but only here it's like it's even more so. It's just like they just made a movie and that's it, but they didn't really try with the movie, And it's just like, okay, I'm bored.
Yeah.
I'm done with this movie.
Yeah, going back to like random fucking. I'm skimming through the movie again. Like there's like the scene where he has to take a fucking lie detector test, right? He just fucking beats the lie detector. Who the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking weird. Like the lie can't determine if he's lying or not. It's so fucking.
Yeah, I know. It's like a lot of these scenes. I feel like they should have added something, like especially with the lie detectors thing. But if he has a sketchy past, and I felt like that should have been a point of contention between Jack and Jim. But it's just like, but there's none.
Yeah.
At least from what I remember from this movie, it's like they don't have a real confrontation over it. They have a talk, and then it's like, it's like, oh, we know nothing about you, and it's like that worries me, right?
Yeah.
And then you know, and then that's what Jim says to like Jack's character, and so, but then Jim, like then this is I think the chief of police or whatever, he's saying, it's like, stay away from him, he's bad news. It's like, oh, you know, he's probably the killer and stuff like that. And then it's like, this is right after this whole conversation, not right after, but sometime after this. And then you have it so that like Jim is like, oh, maybe we should hear him out. And then it's just like, I feel like there should have been a scene between these two that makes me think, oh yeah, there probably is a reason why he would stand up for him. And then this is like, but we don't have that scene. Yeah. So it feels like a lot was cut out, and it's just like they should have added. It feels like there should have been more exchanges between these two characters, you know. But we don't get any of that.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, we don't get character development. We don't get any sense of why these characters are doing this, saying this, but then suddenly doing a 180 later on. So again, movie's all over the place.
Yeah, it is all over the place. This movie's so fucking weird.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck Steven Seagal's fucking character is supposed to add. Supposed to add to his movie, like with his weird fucking character. I feel like they don't do anything with his character being like this weird fucking Asian mythical person, and they just don't fucking do much with that too. Like we just like see him do like we see just do Akido, and that's about it. And everything, you know.
Yeah.
Right. And every now and then he spouts like these nonsensical like philosophical quotes that's supposed to mean something. I guess they're supposed to mean something. It's supposed to act as an opposite to Keenan Wayne's character, right? Like it's like, oh yeah. Like he's supposed to sound like some opposite, like self-reflecting speech or whatever the fuck, right? Yeah. Like, it's just so fucking weird. Like, it literally makes no fucking sense in this movie.
Yeah, I know. There's like you have underutilized characters.
By the way, the budget for this movie was $45 million.
What?
And it made $20 million in box office. How is this budget $45 million?
Maybe the explosions and the sci-fi needed for that, maybe.
Okay, well, explosions are cheap, all right.
I don't know, man. Back in the day, they probably weren't cheap.
Oh, hey,
man, I don't know how to explain this.
Debuted at number 2 behind the First Wives Club. All right, there you go.
Okay, the First Wives Club.
Yeah,
I wonder how that did.
Yeah. Oh no. How much did that movie make at the budget? $181 million. All right, there you
go. With a $30 million budget, yo, that's not bad.
Yeah, hey, if only Steven Seagal could do something like that. I'm telling you, the Steven Seagal Club movie sounds like a fucking good movie. All right.
The Steven Seagal Club movie.
Yeah, it's just a movie where Steven Seagal teams up with other versions of Steven Seagal to fight evil Steven Seagal.
Jesus Christ.
And along the way, he's assisted by Steven and Seagal. Two characters.
Steven and Seagal.
Two characters.
They're two different characters.
They're two different characters. But they're both portrayed by Steven Seagal.
Oh my god. Steven, we need Seagal on it. Jesus Christ. It's just like, no, it's gonna be like the fucking, like, oh no, it's like the Steven Seagal organization.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, keep going.
It's just like fucking, it's like there's the original Steven Seagal, and then they fucking, like, and then he travels. It's gonna be like exactly like Kingdom Hearts, Austin. Okay.
Okay.
Like with Xehanort, instead of Xehanort, it's Steven Seagal. Okay.
Steven Seagal put his heart into 7 other people to become Steven Seagal.
Yes, exactly. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
One of them is going to be called Agent S. The other Agent T. The other is Agent E1. The other one is Agent V. The other is Agent V E2. Then the other one is Agent like N or something. Okay.
Oh, by the way, I'm reading. I'm just going through Steven Seagal's Wikipedia page. He hosted an episode of Saturday Night Live, and he was never invited back because he was a terrible person to work with, apparently.
Oh my god. What did he do?
He refused to be part of an act where the characters stated they could beat up Steven Seagal.
Wow, really?
Yeah. He's
That's
at first he was like, oh, so films like he can't take himself in a comedy role, but don't worry, his future comedy role films are fine.
sure they are. I mean, if anything, from what I've seen in the Glimmer Man, it's not exactly fine.
We call it foreshadowing, so it's fine. All right.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fair. Yeah.
It's called foreshadowing.
Oh my god. Yeah. That's what you get. That's the Glimmer Man. I give it 4 Steven Seagals out of 4.
I can't wait for the Steven Seagal Club to come out.
Jesus Christ, dude! I'm telling you, man. You could just instead of Organization 13, Steven Seagal.
See, Organization Steven Seagal.
Organization Steven Seagal. Yes.
Jesus fucking Christ! All right, I would give this movie. As of right now, I would place this as my second most highly rated Steven Seagal movie. Number 1 is still above the law. So far.
Okay.
Okay, but this is the second greatest Steven Seagal movie ever made.
Okay. Well. Okay. So.
He started a show for over 5 years, where he played himself. What the fuck? Steven Seagal Lawman.
He played himself.
Yeah. It premiered in 2009 and then ended in 2014, but it only had 3 seasons. Oh, okay, I thought. Oh, okay, that's kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, all right. I guess that's it. All right, that's it for the Glimmer Man. Oh boy, Steven Seagal week is going off pretty fucking great.
Oh no. Okay.
All right, join us next time as we fuck. Hold on. As we ride it into the sun.
Oh my god! Thank you for that. Oh
it's called foreshadowing, so it's fine.
Okay, sure.
We call that foreshadowing in the business.
Okay, sure. I'll accept it.
Okay, all right. Okay, coronavirus is still a thing. Okay, thanks. Bye.